See, very dark man is now revealing a lot. He's revealing a lot these days. Some have given him name like Vincent Okoye Aloba. For each time he picks on anybody, they take the person's surname and attach to his own. You see, very dark man. A lot of people are beginning to be kind of disappointed in him. And I feel that the politicians are really happy about this distraction. You know, attentions of Nigerians now are focused on social media. Pella and Jarvis, Peter Okoye, Paul and Jude, Very Dark Man, eh? And the police, and now Wumi, Mohbad's wife, and what's Iyabo or Joe, whatever, you know? And a lot of people are being entertained there. They said, why don't you spend this your time, you know, talking about Nigeria to sanitize the people ahead of the next election? If we can get the country right, where every system is working, believe me, loopholes, fraud, all these cases will be treated by different institutions, not really very dark man. Very dark man cannot be the institution that will change Nigeria, you know? It cannot be. So the question is it really wasting his time? Is it really distracting Nigerians? But somehow Nigerians are being distracted. They don't even know what is happening in politics. So well, they called very dark man different names like he's a psychopath, he's a narcissist, bipolar disorder, saying guy get the problem. Because he talks, he know the reason like the typical Nigerian. Well, they said he's jealous of those that have father because him too, Papa leave him. His own father, his own father left them, you know. So he's pained. They say Naibo woman said the papa go marry. I don't know how true is the stuff is. So that's why he's pained, attacking everybody. Eh? So people are not like, Oga, you are busy attacking everybody. What about you? After all, the holy book, the Bible told us that no one is perfect, right? That's what people are saying. How can he then claim to be perfect as well? Him too could have faults. But the thing is that he said he's not a content creator, he's not a social media police. He has to police everything happening on social media. Well, looking at the evidence he brought forward, without a biased mind and being clouded by emotions, when you reason the angle where he's pointing at, you start seeing a different narrative. Like, this one makes sense, so this one makes sense. Unless you are just biased and clouded by emotions, you know, you just want to stick on one narrative because you hate Naira Marley or Sam Larry. Remove emotions, you know, then you start seeing that the more it makes sense. So, what could have made Mohbad? Look at how they faked NIN and the rest of them. In as much that Nigeria is a country where a lot of people are having fake documents, fake documents with them, forgery is top notch in that country. Forgery of documents, certificates, a lot of fake. That's why for you to even travel abroad for this and that, they have to scrutinize those documents front and back. That's why our certificates don't have value abroad because they believe that most of them are fake. Even to the point they can even fake passports. So she tendered it in court, fake documents, misleading the courts. Somehow, in a country that works, that one alone could land her in prison because you want to secure the money in the account of Mohbad. Yes, you are trying to do the right thing, but in the wrong way. You are trying to do the right thing, but in the wrong way by tendering forged documents. And even the banks too were misled because the banks too should have a system whereby they can verify any document presented to them, not just to rush in and say sign here, sign here. They now, put their names in the account. Banks should have a way to verify things. The country is not even systemized. There should be a software given to banks, different institutions, whereby they can just insert the person's NIN and it will read whether it's original or fake. All the person's detail will appear. Even passport number, they can put it somewhere to know the authenticity. English. To know how authentic that passport is. But they don't have those systems in Nigeria. That's why people could bypass the system. Then imagine if people could have, if they can fake NIN, then imagine how many fake bank accounts some people have used this fake NIN to open and keep laundering money, committing crimes with it, because the banks don't verify anything. Even the court themselves, somebody just send that document. There's no way to even verify it. Just say swear an affidavit that these things are original. Well, that is where she hooked herself. Because if this matter go to court now, she might end up in prison. But she might say that she's not the one that. All right, so guys, there was my phone was overheating. This is summer in Europe, so the phone was just excessively heating up. Okay, guys, so I don't know. So, like I said before, she might go to jail. Oh. And now the whole story is pointing at like maybe is it that the pikin self maybe Mohbad get am? Is it the brother? Could it be that the brother is the one who pregnanted her? And now both of them are strongly in love. So they are like, if they can buy Mohbad, two of them will secure the whole thing and continue life among themselves. Could it be as alleged? I don't want wahala. So could it be that that's the case? That the brother could have been the one that fired Mohbad. After all, on that very day, you saw blood, blood, blood. Oh shit, blood. I'm telling you, on Mohbad's body. Then where was those blood coming out from? You know? What happened? What happened? Till today, we don't really know. So I think that Mohbad's brother needs to be questioned properly. Properly. I'm telling you, he needs to be questioned properly. Equally the wife. Something went wrong there. Why are they after the money? Everybody's after the money. Man, this one is what they call big revelation. A very big revelation here. So that's why I said take away emotions. Yes, you love Wumi Mohbad's wife. You want to see that she's okay, fine. But come on, ask yourself if it was done to your brother. You have a brother, and the girl who is not properly married to did this kind of a thing, rush and they fake documents to secure the bank. Huh? What would you think that happened? Would you not think that maybe the wife could have been involved in the killing, or the brother who is equally working in hands with the wife of Mohbad? Something is wrong here. Why would the brother, knowing that the whole documents are fake, I don't know who even obtained the documents for her. The brother was among those that signed in the bank. He was among that went to the court for them to secure these accounts that have billions in it. I don't know if they are really married traditionally, but some said they did only introduction. Then the other narrative is, could it be that Mohbad's brother knows who the right father of that baby is? Maybe blackmailed her and say, okay, I will cover you up if you can agree we do something like this. If I expose you now, everything don't cast. I don't understand. There is a hidden thing behind this thing. Why would you fake document? You are not married. You are not properly married. You are not like authentic original wife that married traditionally and then married in court or church or Islamic way. Those things did not happen. So why would you partake in, faking things like this? That means you, the wife, you're also after the money. Take it or leave it. I greet you all in the comment section. Greetings to you all. You know, So it means that somehow they are all of them have interest in that money. Then who is the authentic father of that baby? That's why I believe now that DNA should be done. Oh, with this exposure, DNA should be carried out. I don't know, maybe the court, the government does not have right to mandate her to do it. I think it's in the law. Government cannot force her to do it. And look at Mohbad's brother, who is also close to Mohbad's wife. He's in the position to just get the sample from the baby. Maybe the hair, the saliva, I don't know how they do it, but maybe the hair and the saliva. They scratch the tongue and get that swab. He's in that position to just use tricks and get it to really understand if that child belongs to the brother before he went ahead to include her in the bank and for them to sign. I don't know who dragged who. I don't know who initiated this idea. That should be the first thing also he could have done. So does it now mean that somehow he knows, he has idea who the father of that baby, uh, who the father of the baby is? This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Well, I believe that at the end of the day, when we find out the final story, I think a lot of people will be blown up. Your minds will be blown up. Then you start understanding that sometimes don't rush, don't use emotions to follow up stories like this. Don't use emotions. Just be neutral. Neutralize your mind. Don't be neither here nor there. Just think. Think out of the box. A lot of men died this way, and it could have been that their brother was behind their death, or their father, or their mother, or their wife, or even their children, but nobody bothered to think deep and investigate deep. Even the system, the police, do they even care? The police, do they even care? EFCC should have tried to unravel the mystery behind these things. This is like a fraud that was about to happen. So you now see that Mohbad's father too, in as much he's a greedy man that have interest to take the money as well. He really tried. He strongly believed that something is wrong. But to him, he's just after saying the child does not belong to Mohbad. Once they can establish it, everything now belongs to them, the family. They can now share everything. But somehow, maybe the guy don't go Babalawo Sha, Mohbad Papa. Maybe he went to Babalawo to find out this information. Babalawo strongly told him that child does not belong to your son. Because I know that Nigerians are good in going spiritual, you know. So the father could have gone spiritual and found out that, you know, that child doesn't belong to Mohbad. But I think the same Babalawo should have equally told him how Mohbad died if he went through spiritual, right? Babalawo. The Babalawo that could have told them that the child doesn't belong to Mohbad should have equally told them how he ended up dying. But you see, the father is not talking about that. He's talking about DNA, 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 so that they can claim the money. Now, the thing is this. If Mohbad's wife, is totally innocent, she doesn't have a hand in it, what is there? Why rushing to fake an account, to fake documents, to put your name in the account, the bank? Why don't you just do the DNA test? If you are really 100% sure that the child is for Mohbad, do the DNA test and everything will be, settled. I don't know if they have done DNA testing, but the last I knew, they have not done any DNA test. Greetings to you all in the comment section. I see you guys. Bring the comment in, flood it in, flood it in. Please, if you're here for the first time, please like, share, and also subscribe. Okay. So if she is innocent, why rushing to do that stuff? Why didn't you do the needful? You know, how can you have a child you claim is yours? You never cheated, you never slept with anybody. Why is it taking you time to do the needful? Hmm? Does it mean that there's something you know that we don't know? And the brother of Mobad knows also that we don't know. You know, say sometimes you have your wife in the house and your brother is living with you. You will not even know that your wife is in love with your brother. Both of them are piping each other. Because Mobad is a musician, he could be there out of the country performing in one state or the other, or one country or the other. And the wife is at home, definitely she'll be honey. She'll be honey. And if the brother is the one, Mobad's brother is one available in that house, as alleged, oh, as alleged. So something like that could have happened because we have seen stories of some wives in love with gate man, some wives in love with houseboy, some wives in love with their husband's brother, some wives in love with their husband's friends. I don't know why it happens. Maybe the man cannot perform, or the man is not always available, or the man is not even romantic, or the man is abusive. So those are the people that are showing her love, telling her the sweet things she needs in her life, the sweet words she needs that can activate her romantic feelings. So could it be that when Mobad was out there, she later fell in love with Mobad's brother? I'm just alleging it. Could it be? So, very dark man, people are angry at him, but take it or leave it, what he just revealed is making sense. So, he will bring other episodes out. Let's see whether at the end everything will make sense. So, the mystery behind Mohbad's death will be unraveled. But this one about this securing money with fake documents, forged documents, should be enough to land whosoever that produced that document in prison. Whether it's Mohbad's brother that initiated it and brought the documents, he should be in prison. Whether it's Wumi, forgery is too much in that country. Imagine how many people that could have forged documents now to secure their brother's properties and accounts after their brother died. Or some wives that faked documents to secure the husband's property. Not like side chick, not really married. That could have fake documents. Because if it happened to your own brother, you will equally fight. You will raise alarm if that was your brother that just died and the side chick fake documents to secure his property. Or your sister died and the boyfriend that pregnanted her twice fake documents to secure her properties and her money. How would you feel if you know that the documents were fake? Think that way. Think that way. How would you feel when you find out? Definitely, you will not tolerate it, right? You will not tolerate it. So even the people that produce the fake documents, the NIN and the rest, the people that produce that particular document too, they have case to answer. They have to be imprisoned too, because that means they have done it for a lot of people. They could have done it for a lot of people. Well, well. Some people will tell you that some people can you can just edit those things online. You can edit it, you can produce it by yourself if you are good in using the computer. Because the nurse said Mohbad was already dead when she came. Mohbad was already dead when she came. You know, small they talk say one or two fights happened before then. Well, it's all right. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Please like, share, subscribe if you're here for the first time. Greetings to you all, guys. So, some will say if faking of documents could end someone in the prison, what about the president? What about other politicians? Well, you know, the law doesn't work for big men. It works for if you don't get money, you're a poor person. You're not in that category of billionaires, or your money not be millions. The law is for you. If you fake anything, you will collect. So well, guys, I'll be signing out for now. See you guys later in my next video. Thanks for joining me in this broadcast. See you guys later. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.